Welcome to Generation 2 of AI.law. What we see here is the landing page for all the matters in an organization. There are two primary landing pages within AI.law's Generation 2. This is the first one where we have a timeline of events aggregated over all events, activity, and then also billable hours. We see some information generally about the matters that you have available, as well as a full calendar that you would expect to see in any practice management system. Top patterns is developed directly through AI, and then coming down we've got Matter Health, which is also AI directive. Up next, your dates and tasks, recent matters below it, needs attention, action required, and then even recent AI activity. So this is your dashboard for your organization. Now, within every organization, you have both clients and then matters associated with each one. And here's some examples that we have. Here's one where we've got a personal injury matter, so we'll go ahead and click directly into it. Up at top, we have the deadline associated with the matters that are coming up, this matter coming up immediately, as well as the ability to add billable time, chat directly with AI. This is your matter overview screen. Your timeline is based on the events that you've added, and you can see where you are in relation to all of them moving forward. Calendar is as you'd expect, contact information easy to find. Matter Health as well gives you an idea of what you might need to be doing associated for this particular matter. Scrolling down, your AI Matter Associate is where you can chat with anything in your entire uploaded matter. You can click or you can chat directly with it within the chat box below and get whatever you would like from all the documents that have been uploaded to the matter. Recent activity, as you'd expect, as well as recent document activity. So if you have a recently uploaded document, you're going to get notifications and information right here, so you can always be on top of the most recent things that have been delivered. So this is your dashboard for a matter. Information Center is as you'd expect to see different information, court, local rules, judges' rules. You also have the ability to custom extract information. So if you extract the same information from every matter, you can use that tool for doing it. Other kinds of things, extraction of pleading information. This can come directly vis-a-vis AI, and then also control and set any of the information within these tabs through the settings. Client, you have multiple functionalities which are fairly robust. Client intake is one of our flagship tools available to you because you can actually tell AI what you'd like to understand from your client, and then AI will chat with your client through a magic link that they click through in order to provide the information you seek. Custom questions, these are the things directly out of your standard operating procedures. You just import them, we'll extract everything for you, and then AI will ask those questions and fill them in as the customer, as the client responds to questions. You have the ability to do that directly through a magic link where you just click an email, send an email out, magic link appears, client can click through and fill out the questionnaire. It's also really neat about the client settings here are emails. You can have an entire portal where you're chatting back and forth with the client, as well as when you get into discovery down here, you can actually send the client a discovery requests that they need to respond to, and AI will provide it to them in plain English where they can chat in order to provide responses, which then gets fed back into your system and actually drafting substantive materials. You can draft traditional letters, demand letters, pleadings, lawsuits, answers. We provide the ability to both go through each step in great detail and validate each individual one, or just click a magic button where everything associated with a matter automatically is added once you have indicated what you'd like to be within this lawsuit. So the lawsuit's drafted based on one pop-up screen for you. When we also talk about drafting, we can do full motions with complete case law finding. Here we've got a motion to dismiss. Here's the governing rule, case law cited. You can click on it to open up a new tab to validate it, as well as get your supporting elements and supporting case law for each individual element. So we allow you to do this in substantive detail for each one of your elements and claims or causes of action or standards from motions that you'd like to draft. Here's a negligence claim. We know what our elements are. If you want to go into greater detail, you can just click and here's some additional case law. So it walks you through drafting. You can do just about any kind of motion you'd like. If you don't see it, you can write your own, but we do cover the vast majority of what you're normally going to have to work with drafting. Depositions, discovery is as you'd expect, requests, responses, and even deficiency letter built in for you. Depositions is very robust. You can both get a summary. You can also analyze the particular deposition for things like strengths and weaknesses. The summary itself is actually chronological page line digest that you'd expect to see. You can do chronological by topic or by issue once it has been uploaded. You can also cross-analyze depositions. So if you have multiple depositions, you can select those, and the system will validate and look through each one to determine whether or not there's conflicting statements between multiple deponents. You can also prep experts, prep lay witnesses, as well as simply search for inconsistencies within the documents themselves. So a lot of deposition options. Contracts is also very robust. You actually chat with AI. You can either revise an existing one or draft a new one, go back and forth. It'll ask you for the details, and you will get a incredibly detailed and lengthy contract if you so desire. In fact, it is so detailed that we give you options whether to do just a minimal, standard, or complex agreement, because the complex agreements can run 50 to 60 pages if you need them to do that. So reporting, this is actually custom report, as you'd expect from an injury report, property casualty, or you can select your custom report. Anything you'd like to pull out of files on a regular basis, you can do that. Here are some we give you as ideas. You can also modify any of the prompts that AI uses for any one of these particular things if you want to hone that in a little bit more. So that's report drafting. From an extraction standpoint, it really starts off with the documents to begin with, and this is where you are able to actually see all your documents cleanly. And off to the right-hand side, as soon as you upload any document, we're going to fully analyze it, parse it, pull everything else out of it, give you a summary, categorization, even tag it to recent related documents. If you want to see the order, see exactly what these are, you're not sure which letter goes to what you can do is click on this little show subject, and then actually the full subject pulled out by AI is provided to you under every single topic, every single subject of the or file name. Truncated just allows you to see one line at a time, but everything is available. And then all this information informs the drafting as well as the extraction related information as well. So we pull out parties using AI, every single party, their employer, contact information if it's within the file, timeline similarly, every single event, it will categorize it. You can also click through and validate it, as well as many times see exactly where that information is being pulled from within that document as it's been parsed, because it is highlighted for you. Damages are for medical related cases. You can even get active liens. You can click on this and see exactly where liens are located and what they're considered. Or if you just want to understand total bill, you can click on any one of these boxes in order to see everything there for you. From a damages perspective, you can also get into additional types of damages if this is relevant to your practice, and then AI will add it up at the end for you. Action plan is a AI generated overview and detail of what you can do with your particular case. Here we've got objective, summary, strategy. This is both pulled from the documents, but also from that AI generated intake process that we mentioned a little bit earlier. War Room allows you to work through the gaps in your evidence associated directly to the elements of individual claims. Chat is pretty powerful. You've got your AI associate, just like we just saw, where we're asking it to summarize, and it's providing us a nice summary and also clickable documents you can validate with it. General AI is as you'd expect, just generally you can chat with AI. We have some pre-prompting here done for you, or if you'd like, you can select any of your models that we have available, including our own model, and then chat directly with it for questions. Library is where you're able to upload documents and provide a starter prompt for AI that you can continually reference back and run for your convenience. This goes directly through AI as well. Firm Q&A is firm-wide, so all the documents across all files you can ask about, you can track information and get other patterns and other information from it so if you desire, as well as individual case intel from judge to attorney based on the documents you've got uploaded universally. We do provide a research functionality. This is very powerful. It actually helps you home in on the exact doctrine that will help you win your matter. So this is not just a Boolean search like you get with the big research companies, but rather it is very specific to individual matters and and how they are. And then we give you the actual case according to your upload key passages from it, but this is very specific to your actual search. To have a case is issue spotting, find elements in your state. Set your limitations finder is very similar. You can do that same process where you click your state, select your claim, and then AI will provide you your set your limitations for that particular claim. And then all you need to do is click Analyze, and AI will run and pull that information out for you. Find authority is if you have a legal proposition and you want out of your jurisdiction to find some case law. This helps you do that. As well as if you have just a citation you want to validate, AI will help you with that as well. Find elements, I just mentioned, where you're able to actually state negligence or whatever it might be, and we will go find case law that supports it for you. Very similar to what we do actually within drafting pleadings. For example, with a complaint drafter, the claims will actually be pulled out. AI will suggest claims. You can decide whether you want to include it or not. Give you some analysis. You can select your defendants if they're multi-defendants, and then we'll go get the actual case law that is validatable by you by clicking Open Case. Give you your elements, and then draft your actual count that will be then added directly within the complaint at the final stage of drafting the lawsuit. So a lot of options with chatting, legal research as well, and then we get finally into reports where we're getting into patterns that our AI is recognizing throughout all of your documents, opposing counsel, knowledge base, and portfolio analytics, as well as you can set your settings for changing this. AI usage will give you an overview of your usage integrations. You do have the ability to integrate with Microsoft 365 and then open documents directly from the documents section, work on them, close them, and then it's updated within documents. Billing is fairly robust. It is what you'd expect to see, where you're able to track time. You can add time very easily at the top, as well as here, expenses, developing invoices, payments, provide very easy allocation both into trust as well as actually payments to the matters. Trust is clear as well. You've got multiple different types of trust balances, and we provide those separately for you. We recognize that can be important. These are drilled down per matter as well as firm-wide. You can set your rates firm-wide or for individual matters. And I will mention our settings for each one of these things are located directly within the functionality itself, so you don't have to go through a big admin list or admin pages in order to find settings for what you're in. They're right there within the matter. Something really neat we do for billing is you can enter we do have billing entries, our time entries. These are titles and descriptions of specific things that lawyers, especially corporate counsel, outside counsel, works with and labels their billing entries. AI will help you do this automatically within a time entry, but then we also provide you the ability to upload your billing guidelines from your client in order to ensure that AI is following those appropriately. So we give you a lot of options, as well as the guideline library, which is where you do it here, is add that library up. So very helpful related information. You get your full caseload available to you. You can add cases very quickly, very easily, and then everything filters back to the first page. If you're not sure where to start, you can click Navigation Wizard, and we can offer you very common things that folks like to do within our system. Add clients is very easy matters, as well as leads. We do have a full CRM related tool where your leads can go through a Kanban where they move forward as you so desire, as well as provide some detailed information, contact case information notes for matters if you so desire. And then there's a conversion process for those. If you want to search across all your documents, we've got a search bar up at top, and then you've got your basic information here on additional functionalities on an admin basis. So the system is very robust. It's designed to help you litigate cases from beginning to end, move your cases forward with the help and assistance of AI underpinning every piece of what we do here at AI.law.